Welcome back to another accelerating episode of Echoes of the Unknown, where we dive into the depths of mystery, explore the unexplained, and challenge the very fabric of reality. I'm Alex.
And I'm Archer. And today, buckle up because we're unraveling something truly unsettling. We're peeling back the layers of existence itself, examining the possibilities of interdimensional travel and the sim of fractured mind and discovery of a sentient artifact that may be holding reality together or tearing it apart.
That's right, three topics, each stranger than the last. A new dimension to a new world, a madman's descent, and the mysterious artifact. And at the end of it all, well, let's just say survival isn't promised.
Fortunately, we got two experts in the spectrum of mystery joining us today, Alex and myself. We have been analyzing the latest theories, decoding cryptic clues, and uncovering the chilling possibilities that kept us awake at night.
There's so much to unpack, and believe me, some of this will make you question everything. The deeper we go, the harder it gets to separate reality from illusion.
And that brings us to our first theory, one that might sound like a science fiction at first, but stay with us because there's evidence that suggests otherwise.
Imagine waking up one morning, stretching and stepping outside. Everything seems normal until you see something strange.
Right there, in the middle of your street or backyard, a terror reality. It flickers and hums softly like it's alive. Something just beyond human understanding is trying to reach through.
Scientists have speculated for years in dimension rifts. What if these tears have always existed, hidden in places no one bothered to look? What if they appear only to those meant to see them?
And here's when things get chilling. It's not just theories. There's actual reports of people encountering bizarre anomalies, glowing gateways appearing briefly, shadow-like figures stepping through objects vanishing and reappearing in places they shouldn't be.
The question is, what happens if you step through?
Oh, the moment you enter, everything changes. This isn't another planet. It's a place that defies all logic and rules we know.
The sky, not blue, not even a color you recognize. Gravity shifts unexpectedly, pulling you sideways or letting you float entirely. Time doesn't flow normally. You watch the sun rise and set 3 times in a minute.
And then there's the entities, things that seem part thought, part physical form. They move like shadows but speak in echoes.
Maybe they're welcoming you. Maybe you're warning you. Or maybe they're trying to pull you deeper.
You step through the portal, thinking you're made at home, but something feels off.
At first, it's small. The clock in your kitchen now runs backwards. The moon looks different. It wasn't full yesterday. Now it's a crescent.
And then changes spread. First, don't remember events you do. Streets have different names. Your reflective version of you isn't quite right.
Did the portal change you, or did it alter the world itself?
Then there's the madman, someone who's crossed too many times, lost his grip on what's real.
He speaks or fractured timelines, broken memories, voices whispering truth no one else can hear.
But what if he isn't crazy? What if he really understands reality?
Worse, what if he isn't a victim, but he is the one who opened the portal?
And then there's the artifact, a strange object linked to the portal, maybe it's the thing that holds two realities together. Some say it stabilizes a gateway, others say it corrupts those who touch it, whispering secrets no one else can hear.
One terrifying thought. The artifact is alive. It knows who is curious. It waits for someone to pick it up. The closer you get to the artifact, the more reality falls apart. Objects blink and out of the existence. Voices whisper from futures that haven't happened yet.
The line between our world and the unknown is crumbling. So should we destroy it?
Maybe destroying it closes the portal forever. Maybe it ends the nightmare.
But what if destroying it? What if destroying it makes it worse? What if the madman wants it destroyed, not to save us, but to release something far worse?
The choice is ours. Save reality as it is, or risk breaking everything to understand the unknown.
And that's the real horror, not knowing the consequences unless it's too late. Oh, that's it for today's episode of Echoes of the Unknown. The mystery isn't over, and the questions only get deeper.
Stay curious, stay brave, and remember, the unknown is always watching.
This one has me thinking.
Me too. Welcome back to Echoes of the Unknown, where the mysteries don't just get don't just deepen, they unravel reality itself. I'm Alex.
And I'm Archer. Last time we explored the fractures, the portals, the madness, the sentient artifact, but since then, something has changed.
Stories of dimensional shifts have multiplied and worsened. Some of those affected are reporting the impossible. Shadows that remember, voices repeating words spoken yesterday.
The ones who crossed the portal before, they feel it first, the weight in their skulls, the murmurs at the edge of perception, something lingering.
It isn't madness, it's awakening, a shift in the rules of reality. And what's worse, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Some claim it's a warning, others believe it's an invitation, but the real question is who or what is reaching out?
Remember the portal, the gateway, the endless fracturing of worlds. What if it never fully closed?
Reports are emerging. People are hearing their own voices on distorted recordings, shadows moving slightly before their owners do.
We traced a handful of cases, individuals who crossed over and returned, but not entirely. They experienced glitches in time, objects suddenly misplaced, their reflections sometimes hesitated, like something is thinking.
Some believe it's their minds stretched between dimensions, others fear a darker truth, and that they are duplicates, reflections trying to merge with their original selves.
We managed to interview one affected individual. Her words chilled us.
I wake up in places I don't remember to walking to. My dreams sometimes I swear they're happening in reality a week later. And my mirror, there's a delay as subtle, but I know it's watching me.
If she's right, she's not alone.
And worse, she might not be the only real version anymore.
And now, the worst truth of all.
The artifact was never about control. It was about affection. The moment it was uncovered, it spread.
Here's the evidence. First, small destructions, a road that shifts slightly overnight, a book that now contains pages that weren't there before.
Then bigger disturbances, time loops, objects vanishing permanently, people disappearing, replaced by versions that don't remember things the same way.
Reality isn't just fractured anymore, it's collapsing.
We found something disturbing in historical records, patterns of inexplicable shifts and documented events. Entire towns claiming that the street names used to be different, families remember past that conflict with official records.
The deeper we dig, the worse it gets.
We thought reality was stable, but now we know better.
The next step isn't clear. Destroy the artifact, cross the portal once more, or accept what's coming.
The deeper we go, the less we know what's real. So tell us, are you ready for what's next?
That's it for today's episode of the That's it for today's episode of the Echoes in the Unknown. If reality shifts again, we'll be here to witness it.
Stay aware, stay grounded, and always question everything.